and the subject of today's short talk is redeeming the suffering of your past. Suffering is the gift that nobody wants. And I would be remiss to encourage you, dear listener, to go out and seek suffering. Sufficient to the day are the evils in it. Suffering, in some sense, is unavoidable. We needn't seek it out. Suffering tends to seek us out, and we're all subject to passing through moments of difficulty. And those moments can permanently color the rest of our lives, not always for the better. However, if you think about it, we all kind of have an ambivalent relationship to this pain and suffering. For example, imagine I were to give you a choice. You can either leave things as they are, or you could push this button. It's kind of a magical button. You could push this button, and all the painful experiences that you've ever had will be as if they never happened. Would you push the button? You know, I've yet to encounter someone in a critical setting who would push the button. And I talk to a lot of people who, on occasion, have suffered immensely. And that ambivalence is something like, I didn't really like that moment, that grief, that heartache, that depression, that dark, hopeless chapter in my life. I would never want to go back there. And that chapter in my life has, in some way, irrevocably made me who I am today. And especially if on some level I really like who I am today, I would be loath to forego those experiences in the past because I can see them in retrospect as a kind of necessary precondition to my present circumstances. So most people have this ambivalent relationship with their pain and suffering. We don't want it, we don't go seeking it out, but we appreciate that it sort of makes us who we are today. So, the best way to redeem the suffering of your life is to love your present situation, to love who you are now, because your past suffering has made you who you are today. To the extent that you believe that what you have is valuable and that you are participating fully in the life that you've created yourself, you will feel as though your hardships were ultimately worth it. And if you're not there yet, focus on doing that. That's how you kind of get over the suffering of your past, by learning how to love yourself now, to accept your current reality, and to work consistently towards building a lifestyle that you can love. You redeem the suffering of your past through loving participation in your present.